That was epic. I love that final line.
Yeah, it's so good. And especially when it like slows down there for a second and then just speeds back up, like it's so hard.
It was meaty. It was thick.
Yes.
I loved it.
Thick.
I loved it. Excellent hardcore song choice.
Yes, it's really good. I like how it's just like it's super simple lyrically, just kind of about like how it feels like no matter even when you think your life's going well, it feels like it's just, you're always taking L's, always, kind of on the downturn. But I think that that's something that a lot of people can identify with, and it kind of like maybe helps people feel less alone and that sort of thing.
Totally. I think that like it's such a simple, well done hardcore song. Mm-hmm. And it really like reminds me of the ways I think that hardcore can be so impactful,
Yeah.
And the screaming tone is awesome.
Yeah, they have an amazing voice, because I had only ever really heard the like power poppy type of stuff. So I knew that they had like a good singing voice, but then I heard this and I'm like, damn, that's some solid technique.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of Protest the Hero.
Yeah.
But that depth is really nice.
Yeah, it's also for like a hardcore song extremely well like arranged. Like the way that you've got like the dropout with just the like super distorted bass for like a second and then everything comes back in. Like
the chugga chuggas are really nice.
Yes. Very good.
The mark of a good hardcore song. A nice chugga chugga.
I also want to mention that they also have a nonprofit that they run called No More Dysphoria that is a like nonprofit charity for helping people get gender affirming care, which is obviously very important to the identity of that band and the community of like punk and hardcore as a whole, because it really sort of attracts these outcasts and people who don't feel like they fit in with society. So I think that that's very important to talk about as well.
I love that. Also, like I was in that community for a long time during when it was less queer and less inclusive.
That's one of the things that I think is great about like the modern punk movement is that it's becoming a very inclusive, very safe place for a lot of people.
Yeah, I love that too. I love to see that. I think that any band who is trying to make a statement and has a vision and is trying to use their platform to advocate, they're doing the Lord's work.
Yes.
Absolutely. Good for them. Awesome song. Happy I got to hear it.
So what are we going to listen to next?
Well, because they're so centered activism, it changes my order of how I was going to do things.
Okay.
So I'm going to pick my friend Ryan Casada, who is a trans rights activist and amazing singer and songwriter on Kill Rock Stars. And he and I are playing 3 shows together this month.
Super exciting.
He's my support for my EP release show. So he's opening for me.
Nice.
And I couldn't be a bigger fan. And he put out a new song, Queer Love Outlaw, just came out. And I just think he's the bee's knees because I think he does so much great work for the trans community, the songwriting quality, the arrangements. I know everyone in his band and they're all super amazing. I love when somebody is a good person who makes great music, like they represent themselves well.
Yes.
Like, he represents himself well. Like, I really love when I hear someone do that. Like, he really embodies what the music is. So, this is Queer Love Outlaw. Happy Pride Month, everybody. I just love everything Ryan does. He's so incredible. So, I know you're going to like him if you haven't heard him already.